Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Gnomoria. So I was waiting for a phone call and some other stuff, and I accidentally a whole wall. I am now encapsulated, as I had been saying. So it's kind of one of my. It got to me in the sense that I'm like, okay, how many things do I have that I've said that, oh hey, yeah, I need to get around to doing this, and might not ever get around to. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll go ahead and set up a wall, and then. Yeah, an entire wall happened. Look at it though. It actually looks pretty dang handsome, don't you think? Like the way it comes down here. I've got to terrace this and make this a little bit more defensible, but that'll come in time. And then we can still continue to build houses around the edge of this hill here. No, a merchant from Club Rot. Oh yeah, I have a merchant over here from someplace I actually want to trade with. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We want copper, malachite, tin, iron. Yep. Alright, that's about it there. So let me go ahead and do this super quickly. Monitor, lizard hide, yak, emu, alpaca. That's fine. All those poor sandwiches. I'm tempted to get rid of them. Like, I've got enough food. You know what? I might as well. So that way, whatever they do eat will just be that much more effective. And it'll clean up my inventory a little bit, I guess. Let's see. Poor apple, strawberry, orange, grape wine. We'll leave that there. That doesn't bother me as much. And goblin, monitor, blah blah blah, two-headed ogre skull, and four-cut sapphire gem. Yeah, come on, there we go. Like not actually paying attention to where my cursor is, so that created a problem there. Poor statuettes. We'll get rid of all the statuettes actually, because that's no longer really carrying us value-wise at this point since we started buying all the other stuff. Okay, poor bronze statue. Whoa! That's way over what we needed. I didn't realize that we only had 1,700 to meet there, so caught me a little off guard. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. We trade out a bunch of stuff. Oh no, we're down to 1,300 food. How tragic. Okay. They're finishing off the top of the wall there. As soon as we have scaffolding built, we'll be able to mine out whatever remains of that wall. Look at how open it is. Look at all the room that we have for activities, etc.jpg. Okay. So, other building ideas, or continuing on our many other building plans here. Let's go ahead and resume this train of thought here. Now, what I was doing was replacing floor, correct? Yeah. I'm experimenting with different ways to hold my hand, because after how numb my hand went yesterday, it was kind of worrisome, so now I'm like... I took off my splint and my... what you call it? Oh, we're using granite. Hold on. My bruise finally purpled up, the bruise that I got from my injury to my wrist there. And let me tell you, I damn near passed out. Like, it was a really dramatic bruise, which apparently, now that I've, like, done my research and everything, after I was fairly certain I was going to die, is normal. So, it wasn't that bad whatsoever. Let's say we have 3 there. We want a couple furnaces, like 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for armor and weapons, and then room to grow on, which will be stockpile for the most part. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that layout quite a bit. But yeah, it was just I mean, I've never been a sporty guy. I stayed indoors most of my childhood. I'm not afraid to admit it. So I'd never really gotten like serious sports injuries before, didn't know what to expect, but yeah, it basically was like a bruise that traveled down the veins of my forearm and looked like 2/3 of the Monster Energy drink logo. Very dramatic stuff. Very, very dramatic. Only mildly traumatic, but yeah, no, there was a real threat of like, I kind of saw it, and since my brain didn't know how to process it correctly, like, I just got really woozy, and I was like, oh, okay. Just viewing that kind of sent me into shock a little bit, maybe. That's cool, whatever. Let's change this up. I had turned that off for a second, but then I just realized I just started overflowing on my log. So, Apple Grove, we are going to do that. Okay. And now they'll just pick the fruit for drinking, mainly. I turned off the grapes over there, so this will, hopefully, we don't have that much time left in fall, but I'm not really worried about my drink supply either, so... I am a little worried about my straw supply at the moment. That's getting rather low, it appears. So, it got down to the first floor, and I was like, oh, so I've been totally neglecting that. And just thought I should point that out to myself. Sure. Build, storage, bag. We got plenty of cloth still. That's not at all what worries me. And, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do all of this mess. We'll have to check on our current armor supply. We got a ton of statues now, which is cool. We lost Nan in a raid while everybody was building walls. Like, our defenseless builders were out there replacing the corners on the wall out there, of course, and we got attacked. And we lost Nan, who you may or may not remember from the time I called him a douchebag with a treasure troll haircut. So long, Nan. Enjoy your douchebag heaven, or whatever it is that gnomes go to whenever they're kind of a tool. So yeah, now we're just waiting for him to mark off this floor. I'm not quite ready to start throwing everything around just yet. Let's see. I'm not going to replace the floor there unless it becomes really necessary. We're not going to see it once we build a wall on top of it, so it's kind of pointless. I am going to mine this out though. Mine wall. There we go. Now let's do 2x2 on all sides here. Alright. Plus I don't want to backlog all of our building queue so much. That seems like a bad idea. Okay, that's water that has since drained. Okay, just making sure before I opened that up and flooded myself. I saw enough blue to concern me. We will replace the floor with like actual block floor after a while. I thought about doing this all as like a block wall, but I just wanted to get it done. We'll replace it piecemeal over time later. Let's see. I'm gonna leave some of that scaffolding up because I need to build torches, which I should have quite a few of. Furniture, torches. Build one there, and then there, and then there, and then there's one there already, so that's fine. We'll see how that turns out. I need to light up some of these other things, but I think I'm going to add stairs to all of these junctures in the wall, just because if I want to, I could do like a wall patrol with my crossbow gnomes or something like that, and then they can patrol about and make circuits and probably starve to death because there's not a whole lot of access points on the wall, which I will also have to fix eventually, but just some thoughts, just some ideas going on there. Let's see. What else? Where are we at here? This is almost done. Fortunately, it's just a really simple swap out, and we're not having to wait on a bunch of other stuff. I want to kind of work on my wood area a little bit, and but now it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, now that it's up on this floor, and I cleared out a lot of the land here, I'm kind of contemplating how I want to go about doing that exactly. So, lots of questions to answer. Lots of interesting things I can do. It's almost winter, otherwise I would have them replace this dirt, but we'll worry about beautification on details like that later. We got more than enough logs. We're having trouble storing all the logs. I'm trying to figure out what all I would want to build with the logs if I really wanted to. We can make little huts or something. You know what? There's a fun random project I just thought of. Build, terrain, scaffolding. We're gonna make a gnome effigy. Just for fun, and because I might be a little bit bored, I'm gonna start making goofy stuff here. Alright. Okay. I know this is right where like I wanted to put my forest development, which is why I'm actually going to cancel all these jobs now. I'm like, wait, no, that's bad. I don't want to actually ruin my forest development plans. And I was gonna make a wicker gnome. That was what I was gonna do. So we'll make it somewhere else. But wicker gnome on the list of mega projects. You know what? I'll make it over here. Screw everything. Wicker gnome is a go. Build, terrain, scaffolding. Okay, and this will give us an interesting backlog of planks. I think 5 should be enough. It'll be enough for what I want to communicate with my grand effigy. Let's see, I want to... There's the waist. There's some torso. And... You know what? I should probably also build it out to the side a little bit for the arms. Let's say this is about the neck. And then... 2 more rows for the head. Yeah, there we go. Rough outline. We'll see how that turns out. We'll give it some time. Well, this guy's tired. That's unfortunate. No sleep for you. Wait. Yes. It was Huss. No, that's Zit. Okay, never mind. For a second, I thought that was Huss finally making it to his bed. But, he fell asleep on the floor again. I don't know what his deal is. It's not very good. Is this him? Yeah, this is Huss. Go, Huss, I believe in you. My archers have a really hard time getting to bed on time. Let's see if he's gonna make it. Come on. Oh. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on there. It's a very strange thing to me. They're just barely out of range for that, but I guess maybe it's because I have them training at all hours. That might have something to do with it, maybe just a little, you know. Should I give them some time off? I really don't want to, but even if I did give them time off, I'd have them patrol around the walls, which, as we have already explained, would be a little bit of an issue anyways, because I don't have any access points, but... Okay, let's go ahead and... I want to build scaffolding in a couple places here so we can get rid of these floaty walkways. Okay. Made infinitely easier by doing this in the daytime. Is that there? Can't tell. We'll build another one there just in case. That's not going to hurt anything. And then, let's see. Yes, we have scaffolding to get rid of these floaty walls. So let's go ahead and do that. I zoomed in. There wasn't really like a reason behind it, but I did it anyways. Let's see. Okay, we'll do it like this, just to be safe. And then like so. Once again, since we're attacking it from two different directions, we've got to disassemble this stupid torch. Okay. Okay, for a second I was like, did you seriously just trap yourself on the wall? But no, that's not quite how that worked. Alright, terrain, remove floor. Actually, we can go ahead and do that. That's connected to that ground, so that's not a big deal. We're going to rebuild that dirt. Terrain, floor, soil, dirt. Okay, now we just got to wait for them to do that. Got an excess of logs still, so it's or planks, so they're able to really just go to town on that scaffolding I set up for Wicker Gnome. Alright, there we go. And yes, I can disassemble these two. Alright. Now we wait. We wait until the completion. Look at it go. Yay! Build that thing. So cool. Okay. So that's going to take a while. Not very concerned. Might experiment with deleting things from the bottom edge there. Alright, build terrain. We're going to build block walls for this. We want block wall, and I kind of want to do basalt since it's like the blacksmith area. I think maybe that's a smart idea. This will designate it as an actual blacksmithing sort of section of the area, and I don't know, I think darker colors like basalt and whatnot just make more sense for something like that. Alright, we're going to do this one piece at a time, which means mine out the walls first. Okay, there we go. We'll go back to build. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't take care of those walls over there with the engineering bay. Mine wall, yeah, I called it an engineering bay. What? Alright. There we go. And then build terrain wall, block wall, basalt. Okay. So there we go. And cool stuff. That's 3. That's 1. We're not going to be able to build any further into that for now. Merchant from the Timed Land. More ore. That's what that sounds like to me. Okay, so they're going to work on that for a bit. And where are we at everywhere else? Man, look at them go. They're really throwing that thing together, aren't they? I want to cut down on some of the land right here on this edge, just because consistency and making sure the wall's kind of segregated from the rest of the land. But I'm holding back for now, just because I want there to be... I did it down on this level because it was so flat and I didn't want to build up any further. just because this was basically where I was cutting off everything. And this is, I'm going to artificially build this down into a slope, but I haven't really decided on any method for doing that just yet. Whoa, jeez. Okay, there we go. Again, handbrace making it hard to use some controls. Fortunately, not all of them. That would be super tragic. Let's see. Let's disassemble these stairs. We want to... There we go. Get rid of these. They're kind of in the middle of the floor there where I don't want them. And then we'll also remove floor and these... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody's having problems. Let's go. Let's cancel this. Alright, that was really interesting. I don't know exactly what happened there, but clearly they could not find the path. You can't find the path there either. Oh, there's stairs next to it. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me cancel this job. No? Are they going to attempt it? Let's see what happens. No, they can't find the path because the stairs are next to it. Beautiful. Alright. Tear down this torch and see if that gives them an extra option to do that. Let's see. And then we'll also mine out these walls. I'm trying to find the most amiable way to go about this. Okay. Alright, try it again. Alright, we'll give them a moment. Kind of sit down and come up with a game plan there. Okay. We can go ahead and... Yeah, that's right where I want to put my armory and weaponsmith, which is pretty much the first thing I want to make. Bronze shield to 10. Yeah, that's right. I had all of this stuff set up, which I assumed they'd filled all those orders. So we just need to remember to do that again, basically. Can't find path. Son of a bitch. Can you not find the path over here either? This is a real problem. Let's go... Cancel job. Will they let me... Huss is passed out again. Wonderful. Let me see if I can take care of this in a different way. Stone. Any raw stone. Yeah, whatever. No, they won't let me do that. Shit, man. This is no good. Well, let's... I'm trying to think of creative ways to kind of debug this. Let's go... first of all, let's remove the floor here and here. We're going to build stairs down. Build terrain. Stairs down. Block stairs. We're going to use basalt. Yes, very basalty room. Can't do it there. Can't do it here. Okay, so we have to actually dig the hole there. Tingly hand. Ugh, God, so annoying. There's nothing worse about this injury than the fact that there's just little random things, which I've gotten over, like, being totally petrified with the idea that I've somehow completely disabled myself. Which is, you know, in the hypochondriacal ways. Man, that was a tough word to invent. It's pretty normal. Just, you know, oh no, minor injury, disabled for life. But in reality, it's, like, not nearly that bad, of course. Let's see. This is going to screw up my walkway a little bit. That's fine. I'll make do. Let me go build terrain. Hey, a mantis has been spotted. Let's see how they handle this. Okay, why do you do that every time? Okay, everybody, thank you. Before my archers died. Mantis died. My mantis died. Hooray. Just so long as we're shield walling against our archers there. Okay, fine. Mance, not a huge issue. Archers are not exactly doing what I want them to do. That's a little annoying. Trying to assess how to make the AI work is always a fun chore. It's only a little sarcastic. Okay, let's see. I think that's how we're going to get to that. Yeah. We'll see how that ends up panning out. Build, stairs down. Terrain, stairs down, block stairs. Basalt. Okay. There we go. Right in the middle of the floor. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted to have happen. But hey, at least we got block floors or block walls there, and that works out alright for me. Okay, that's dug out. We still have this assigned job, though. Can I cancel this, since nobody's taking it on? Yeah, there we go. That seems like it's going to work. Let's go build, terrain, stairs down. Stone... No, block. Salt. And... Yay, now we can build them. Okay, let them do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode. This has been Cardboard Decoy playing Gnomoria. If you have been entertained and interested in all that other fun stuff with this series, and I would encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, naturally. So, yeah, next time we'll continue some of our improvements up here, get some things lined out, try to move some things around and get it all to work real nice. And then, yeah, we'll move back to resource hoarding and all that other fun. So, until then, have fun.